Welcome back to another explainer. Today we're diving into a really fascinating and highly practical source presentation titled Communicative English for Physical Education Teachers. Now, I know what you might be thinking. At first glance, this just looks like a standard vocabulary list. But as we unpack these concepts together, we're actually going to transform this material into an incredibly practical, empowering toolkit. Whether you're an educator, a coach, or really just someone interested in how language shapes our physical environments, this explainer is going to show you how to lead with absolute clarity. Okay, let's kick things off with a question. Picture this scenario for a second. You're standing at the edge of a massive playground. You've got 30, maybe 40 highly energetic kids buzzing around everywhere, equipment is flying, and the noise level is totally deafening. So how do you control that chaos, keep everyone safe, and actually teach complex physical skills, all while using a second language? It sounds incredibly daunting, right? But the source material we're analyzing today offers a brilliantly straightforward solution to exactly this problem.
Here's our game plan for today. We'll be looking at 1. The power of simple English. 2. The morning assembly routine. 3. Directing play and practice. 4. Safety, discipline, and equipment. And 5. The PE teacher's toolkit.
Section 1. The power of simple English. What's really interesting here is that this material completely redefines what good English actually means in this context. Out on the field, effective instruction has absolutely nothing to do with complex grammar or a vast vocabulary. It's all about the KISS principle. Keep it short and simple. This quote directly from the source: "Speak simple English, give short, clear instructions, acts as the rhythm for everything that follows." Think about it. When a kid is literally mid-sprint or holding a heavy piece of equipment, they do not have the cognitive bandwidth to decode a long, winding sentence. They need immediate, punchy clarity.
Section 2. The morning assembly routine. Let's walk through this morning timeline. It's 8 a.m. As a teacher, you step up and project this crisp, sharp coach voice. Attention, stand at ease. It's just 2 words, but they demand immediate physical compliance. Then at 8:02 a.m., fall in. Form a straight line. Notice the action verbs there. There's zero ambiguity. By 8:05 a.m., the sheer chaos of the morning drop-off is totally gone, replaced by order, and you seamlessly transition into, "Let us begin with the prayer." This brilliantly illustrates how just a few highly structured phrases can corral hundreds of students into perfect order in a matter of minutes. But hey, a PE teacher isn't a robot, and the source material recognizes this beautifully. After those strict commands of the assembly, your communication style has to immediately pivot. You shift instantly to a warm, welcoming tone to deliver these closing phrases. "Thank you. Have a wonderful day." That vocal modulation, from the booming commander to the encouraging mentor, is a massive part of the toolkit. It proves to the students that while discipline is paramount, the ultimate goal is their well-being.
Moving on to Section 3. Directing play and practice.
So the crucial point here is managing movement. You have 30 kids scattering in every direction. You don't give a long speech. Instead, you use these punchy commands from the source material. Are you ready? Take your positions. Form a circle. Follow my instructions. These are logistical anchors. By using these exact, repetitive phrases day in and day out, students develop a kind of muscle memory associated with the language. When they hear "form a circle," their bodies know exactly what to do before their brains even consciously translate the English. It is incredibly efficient. And when it comes to actually teaching a physical skill, the source provides this perfect 3-step sequence. Step 1, observe the demonstration. This reinforces the absolute golden rule of physical education. Always demonstrate first, then explain. Visual learning bridges any language gap. Step 2, bend your knees. A direct, simple physical cue. Step 3, practice in pairs. This sequence works for almost any sport, from basketball to gymnastics. You don't need a textbook to teach this stuff. You just need clear, sequential commands. While they're practicing, you shift roles yet again. Now you become the motivator. The source heavily emphasizes the need to encourage students with positive words. Phrases like, "well done," and "you can do it," delivered in a really enthusiastic, warm tone, are vital. Let's be real, learning physical skills can be super intimidating, and doing it while listening to a second language can compound that stress. These brief, positive English affirmations build immense confidence and keep the students trying hard. Section 4. Safety, discipline, and equipment. Here is where things get serious. This presentation outlines these non-negotiable physical safety mandates. Safety first. Warm up before exercise. Drink enough water. Wear proper sports shoes. Why do we keep these so incredibly simple? because misunderstanding these rules leads to actual physical injuries. There is no room for nuance when it comes to hydration or footwear on a wet field. Delivering these directives with absolute clarity ensures that every single student, regardless of their English proficiency, understands how to keep their body safe. Next comes the logistical management, where you act as the rule maker. Balls, bats, cones, mats. Managing equipment is half the battle for a PE teacher. Directives like maintain discipline, follow the rules, collect the equipment, and return the equipment after use maintain strict discipline in a highly active environment. It just instills a sense of responsibility and order, preventing the end of a really fun lesson from devolving into total chaos.
Now, imagine a sharp, sudden blow of a coach's whistle. That's the exact energy of this next two-word command from our source material. Ready, go. It's punchy. It's universally understood. It kicks off a race, a drill, or a competition instantly. It perfectly encapsulates the whole efficiency of communicative English in physical education. Maximum action derived from minimum words. And just as quickly as a match begins, it ends. The source provides these crucial wrap-up phrases. Congratulations for the winners, and better luck next time for those who fell short. This demonstrates how to quickly wrap up a match while ensuring the language remains positive, encouraging, and sportsmanlike. It teaches students how to process winning and losing gracefully through very simple, structured English.
Which brings us to Section 5, the PE Teacher's Toolkit. I love this part. This excellently grouped table breaks down the vocabulary into 3 distinct buckets. First up, we have roles like referee, umpire, and captain. These give students identity and leadership within the game. Next, we have actions, warm-up, stretching, relay. These are the physical realities of the class. And finally, concepts, discipline, safety, competition. These are the underlying values the teacher has to constantly reinforce. By mentally categorizing vocabulary this way, a teacher can instantly pull the absolute right word for the right situation, ensuring their instructions are always precise.
So, to summarize the ultimate key takeaways from the source material, we anchor back to our core philosophy. Speak simple English, give short, clear instructions, always demonstrate first, then explain. Encourage students positively to build up their confidence, and remember that safety and discipline are the essential foundations that make all physical education possible. This right here is your playbook for effective communication on the field. Which brings us to a pretty provocative final thought for this explainer. Ask yourself, are your instructions simple enough to keep your students safe and inspired? Honestly, whether you're out on a playground, sitting in a boardroom, or managing a team, this source material challenges all of us to reflect on the clarity of our own communication. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is strip away all the complexity and just keep it simple. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning out there.